How you doing? The name is bAllsAck Jackoff. You might have heard of me. Everybody know me as the gayest motherfucker in the world. Cause I'm ugly to the motherfucker to you, ain't I? Oh, it's okay. I scare little kids with my face for fun. One time I raped a cat. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck, that's why. Oh yeah, it's true. I don't give a fuck. I just grab male cats and rape the shit out of their asses with these own hands. Yeah, and then I choked him, and then I just threw his ass up against the wall and raped the shit out of his ass. Yeah, and then I swirled my dick around, and I was like, yeah, wait, it's too small for me to swirl it around. Then the cat turned around and punched me in the face. Like this. Yeah, look at my juicy ass lips. I'm a faggot motherfucker, ain't I? Bitch. You know what? I'm different from every kind of faggot and gay ass motherfucker, you know? Because I got a bitch ass hat. See, normally, I'll be trying to shove this gun up my ass and shit, but you know what? I'll be like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna take my nunchucks, stick it deep in my ass, then I'm gonna kill myself with it. And while it's in my ass, I just, whip it around and shit. Yeah, it be feeling real good. I come a dozen times. I'm crazy. One time I took 3 dicks in my ass. Okay, I'm an old ass motherfucker and I'm a rapist, so, one time, I went down the street and shit. And I got raped by some frat boys. I think they was part of the Alpha Beta Gay Phi. Yeah, fucking bitches. Oh, but you bet damn well that I like that shit. I was so happy at a performance, I let them do it again and again. Oh, yeah. Every time I walk down the hallway, they was like, hey, man, when we gonna do that shit again? And I'm like, right now. I just drop my pants and they'll fuck the shit out of me. And I really loved that. And that's when I started raping cats, because I didn't give a fuck. So I'm going to point to the guys out there. If you got a big booty or even if you got a small one, I'm going to rape you. And if you don't let me, I'm going to cut your throat off. And maybe your dick so I can suck it later. And I don't give a fuck either. I wish they throw me in jail so I can drop the soap on purpose. So I can bend over and show my ass to every goddamn body in that bitch. Rule is, I'm the first to drop the soap. That's the way it's always been, because I want that motherfucker to stick his dick all over my ass. Hell, I want him to miss so he can stick it in my back or some shit, because I'm kinky like that. I really want somebody to put something in me like this long. Fuck that shit even longer, because I take any size of dick. Yeah, and I want you to shove it in there. You see, I usually take a shower with a dildo in my hand. So when it ran up, I'd be like, hold up, pimp, let me start it off. And I just, put it down my throat because I like deep throating dildos. And then when one of the niggas come with a condom, I just rip that shit off and then drink it because, I don't give no fuck about no protection. And I'm going to flick my hair because I'm a gay bitch. Motherfucker, you got food. Cause last time, when I went down the street, some nigga tried to jump out the bus and shit, and I'm like, man, homie, what the fuck you doing? I slid that over there, and I just, dropped his pants and sucked his dick off, because, that's the way, I work and shit. Then I tried to go down the street and shit, and the motherfucker go come out to me and say hey, man, you got a big booty, man, I'm gonna get with you. So me and him went in the motherfucking Chinese restaurant, we went in the back with Kim Jong and shit, and we just got to fucking rape each other. Then Kim Jong chopped my dick off, put it in the egg foo young that I ate the day before yesterday, and the motherfucker was tight like, oh shit, man, you need to get this big ass spoon up out my ass. He's like, man, fuck you, nigga, you a bitch. And I'm like, alright, man, fuck you. And then the motherfucker walked down the street and shit, and she up there telling me some, hey, man, but I feel sorry for you, cause you don't like bitches. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch, I don't need no bitch, all I need is a dick in my life, and that's when I'm gonna take some dick. Yeah, if a motherfucker ran up my face again, I'm like, man, who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga? Unless you want me to get up on my knees, I suggest you stop talking to me. And they like, man, you know what, homie, I don't even roll that way, man, so you better get the fuck up in my face. So then I attacked that motherfucker, right? Then he fucking, he punched me in my balls and shit. And I'm like, oh, you a bitch, huh? You want to punch me in my balls? Then I nutted on his hand. And then that's when his boys them tried to kind of kill my ass, but I'm back alive because I got that anti-death potion in me, so I can fuck again. I got AIDS and shit, so I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and I'm gonna go over there and eat me some chicken and watermelon because, that shit is good to me, My people, yeah, we love that shit. Look at my braids, my bitch ass. So then, I got this red ass shirt on acting like I actually had a job and shit, but I know my broke ass don't because I'm unemployed and I just smoke weed all day. Fuck that shit. Yeah, so anyway, the police picked me up because, they found me stealing shit up out the back of, Circuit City's garbage can. And I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? I'm just trying to get my tissue back because, I got to bust a nut and something. And, the police threw me up in the car and shit. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? Then they got to fucking raping me and shit. And I'm like, well, at least I could at least told me that y'all was going to rape me because I'd have enjoyed it a little bit more. But, I came anyway because, I'm a gay ass bitch like that. Anyway, So yeah, that's my soul ballsack Jack. He sucked my dick on the corner, and I'm like, man, how the fuck did you even get on my dick? He's like, man, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take your shit. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever you do, man, just don't flip me around and bust my ass, cause I ain't got busting my ass yet. And that was the first time, I decided to be a bitch. So I was walking down the street and shit. This motherfucker was like doing flips and shit with dicks like this long and shit. Yeah, and then I was like, man, what the fuck, man? Man, is you gonna do what you gonna do with what? And he said, man, fuck this shit. And, he just snapped and raped me. That's the first man who ever raped me. Hey, here go a picture of me getting busted my ass right here.